에이미 챌린지 캠퍼스 쟌엄마의 ASMR입니다. Precious Moments Bedtime Stories. Text by Samuel J. and John David Butcher, Debbie Ann and Stephen Craig Wiersma. Illustrations by Samuel J. Butcher. Yen finds a friend. Grandfather's here, Yen's mother said, peeking into the kitchen where Yen was eating his breakfast. Yen had just moved to America from halfway across the world. All of his friends were in China, far, far away, and Yen was very lonely. But today was a very special day. Grandfather was going to take him to the zoo. Yen had never been to a zoo, and he was very excited. "Hello, Grandfather," the little boy said. Grandfather gave Yen a big hug. "I've missed you, Yen. I have a present for you on this special day," said Grandfather. Yen tore off the paper. Inside was a bright red t-shirt. The white letters on the front and back said USA. "Oh, thank you, Grandfather," the little boy said. "I'm going to wear it today. I'll be back in just a minute after I change shirts." When Yen and Grandfather got to the zoo, the first thing they saw was a big animal with strange skin. It looked like the skin that shoes are made of. "He's so big, Grandfather," said Yen. "What's his name? The words on the sign look almost as big as he is." "Ah, that's rhinoceros," said Grandfather. Bap, bap, bap. "You will see many more strange animals here. Look over there. Do you know what that one's called?" Yen shook his head. "Well, she has a big pocket in front. Is she called some kind of pocket?" "No," said Grandfather. "She is a kangaroo. The pouch in front is where she carries her baby. A kangaroo baby is called a joey. Kangaroos come from Australia. That's even farther away than China. I wonder if she's lonely. She left all her friends in Australia," said Yen sadly. Yen's grandfather smiled and gave Yen a big hug. "She doesn't look lonely to me. I think I see a smile on her face. She's made many new friends here. See that blue bird? He's singing a song just for her. And there's another kangaroo. Over there are some bunnies just waiting to play with her. I think she likes her new home." They walked down a path and came to a sign that said Giraffe Barn. There were tall trees and long grass. Yen pointed to an animal with a very, very long neck. "Where did this animal live, Grandfather?" "Let's see. I think he came from Africa," said Grandfather. "He probably lived close to the elephants that we just passed. Maybe they were neighbors in Africa, and that's why the zookeeper made them neighbors here. Doesn't that giraffe look happy? I think he likes his home." "Getting hungry, Yen?" asked Grandfather. "Are you ready for a snack?" "Yes, I am, Grandfather," said Yen. "That sign says popcorn. Let's try some of it." "Good choice," said Grandfather as he bought some popcorn. Yen and Grandfather sat on a bench to rest because Grandfather wanted to talk with Yen. "Sometimes," Grandfather said, "you can feel very lonely in a new place. But now that we've seen how happy the animals are in their new home with their new friends, maybe you can understand that you can be happy in a new place too. You know," Grandfather said, "one day I read a story in the Bible about some very lonely men. They were friends of Jesus, and they thought Jesus was going to go away and leave them. Jesus knew how lonely they felt. You see, once he was so lonely too. He didn't have any friends. Every friend had left him because they were afraid. Jesus knew that there was only one way to cheer up his friends. He made a special promise. I will never leave you. I will always be with you. Yen, Jesus has promised me this too, and he will give you the same promise if you believe him. He will always be your best friend, and I believe he will also soon give you some special friends. Let's talk to Jesus by praying to him now. We'll ask him to be your special friend and to give you new friends and help you to be happy in your new home. Yen felt much better after their little talk. Now, I know that sometimes you will miss some things you had in your old home. That's why I want you to meet a very special animal. Come on, I'll introduce you. Now Yen was excited. Who could grandfather be talking about? Who would want to be Yen's special animal? They walked all the way to the other side of the zoo. Finally, they stopped at a large bamboo grove, and rolling on the ground was a panda! Yen shouted. Oh, grandfather, he came all the way from China, just like me. The fuzzy little black and white panda looked up at Yen and seemed to smile. Then he got up and walked over close to where Yen was watching. Smile, Yen, please, said a big man who seemed to come from nowhere. I want to take a picture of the two of you. In fact, I'll take 2 pictures, one for me and one for you. I have a special kind of camera, and you can have your very own picture in just a minute. So Yen smiled, a very big smile, and the panda walked even closer to Yen. Snap, snap. Here's your picture, said the man. It's a good one. Both of you seem to like each other. Thanks, sir, said Yen. Thank you so much. Yen put the picture on the bulletin board in his bedroom. Soon that special picture was surrounded by pictures of smiling boys and girls, Yen's new friends. You see, he did make new friends just as grandfather had promised.